Hello, my name is Carlos Jordan. I'm a chartered surveyor and I work for ISG Construction, who are a main contractor within the construction industry. The typical tasks and roles I'll carry out as a quantity surveyor are overall to manage the commercial and legal aspects of the construction project. My involvement will start from inception through to construction and then post-construction. Some of the activities I'll carry out during the inception phase will be to advise the client on the suitability of their budget and cost plan, advise on value engineering proposals to help bring the project's cost within the client's budget. I would advise on program and logistics and also be involved in agreeing amendments to the main contract. During the construction phase, generally I will manage, again, the commercial and legal aspects of the project. And some of the tasks and activities will involve procurement and tendering of subcontract packages and design consultants, contract administration, which will involve managing the valuations of the works with both the supply chain and the employer. I will also have to issue formal notices, for example, if a subcontractor is late or we require extensions of time, for example, from the client. And then ultimately, my job will be to agree the final account with the supply chain and the client. And that will involve the agreement of any changes that have occurred during the construction phase. Along with these general duties, I will often attend a client meeting once a month, attend weekly subcontractor meetings, and from time to time have to liaise with the local community to update them on progress and potentially deal with complaints. I also have to carry out any internal reports. The main one being the CVR, which stands for Cost Value Reconciliation, and ultimately this is the role of the surveyor. Key skills of a quantity surveyor are good mathematical skills, good business acumen. I'd say most importantly is a knowledge of construction and building, a sound understanding of law, especially in respect of construction, good personal skills. You will often be liaising with a variety of different people. I see everyone as my client. One day I could be meeting with an architect and the next day I could be meeting with a brickworker, for example. There are various routes into construction and namely quantity surveying. You generally want to carry out maths and science based qualifications at whatever level. There are MVQs and many apprenticeships available now, and there are specialist university degrees in quantity surveying. And typically you'd probably want to, as a minimum, gain a 2-1 in a degree. If you were to do a university degree, I'd recommend doing it part-time so you can get an early start into the industry and you will also have vast amounts of support to help you through your degree. In saying that, carrying out a degree as I did, you could get to complete your degree quicker and get that out of the way and then join the industry. It's generally up to you and what fits you best. But my entry route into the industry was via university, so I carried out 3 A-levels in maths and science related subjects. I then undertook an accredited degree in quantity surveying, and then I joined ISG as a trainee. I undertook their trainee scheme for 48 months, at which point I was promoted to a junior surveyor. I've been progressing ever since for the last 10 years, and I'm now a senior surveyor within the business, running my own projects. Salary expectations of a quantity surveyor are far ranging. From when you first sort of enter the industry as a junior professional, you can expect to earn mid-20s to mid-30s, or as high as 40k, depending on the business and potentially the quality of your degree. At the more mid-level, manager level, you can earn anything from 40 up to say £50,000, along with other allowances such as a car allowance, good healthcare packages and good holiday allowance. As you progress into the more senior ranks, your salary expectations can be anywhere from mid-40s up to 100k. I mean, it really does depend on who you are, how good you are, what type of projects and experience you have. And I think that's the great thing about the industry. It really is up to you what you make of it and how much you can earn. And gaining work experience can come via many different routes. You can ask friends and family. You never know, someone may work for a construction company. A number of universities are partnering with construction firms to ensure that their students get places on the graduate schemes. You can also visit the website, make direct contact. Don't be scared to make direct contact. I personally myself cold called the company and got an interview, or it was a cup of coffee which turned into a formal interview. I offered to work for free and ended up paying my travel. So there are many ways, but just ask around, visit websites and take many the normal routes. I think it's most important thing is that you show willing and passion that you want to be in the industry, and you'll find there's many people looking to help you. There are various organisations you could work for as a quantity surveyor, and these are not restricted to just construction companies. For example, you could work for a bank who have an in-house team carrying out refurbishments of their projects, or you may progress to a funding surveyor who works for a bank and monitors budgets from a funding point of view. There's the government, who also have many surveyors. I work for a main contractor who generally are on sites building buildings, but then you could work for a subcontractor who is restricted to sort of one building element, but there are many different types of organisations you can work for.